Hello there, beautiful soul, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a new tutorial, and today we're going to talk about how you can go about coloring a beautiful tropical water paradise. Spring is around the corner, and I thought what better way to celebrate that together with all of you. I will take you through step by step what colors you can use in this combination and what kind of technique you can use to get that really tropical, summery, warm lake or ocean kind of feeling. You can use this for a swimming pool or a lake or beach, whatever suits your page and what picture you're coloring. My aim with these tutorials is to give you all the tools that you can possibly need to set out on your coloring journey. There's obviously many ways that you can go about coloring water, and this is just gonna be one of them. So without any further ado, grab yourself something cozy to drink, get yourself a warm blanket, relax, get cozy, and let's do some coloring together. So we have been already doing some tutorials in this page. If you are interested in learning more about this, for example, we did do two different ways of coloring a moon sky. I really love what we did here. It's so pretty. Always makes me so happy. And this is a tutorial that we did some time ago now. It is how to color a northern lights. Very happy about this one. They just make me so happy when I flip through them. And for today's video, we will also be using these little practical spaces to go through how you could go about coloring an ocean or a swimming pool on the more tropical side. So it's been so sunny the last couple of days here, and it has inspired me and giving me the craving for summer really bad. So I thought, what better way to celebrate that summer is somewhat around the corner than do a little summer inspired page with you guys. So we have been doing something similar to this before, so what we will do today will be inspired by what we did on this page. It makes me crave summer really bad. So that is what we're gonna do here today. And what I love so much about these tutorials is that it gives me a chance to just sit down and chat a little with you guys. Usually when I do my coloring videos, I don't talk. And it's always interesting to have these little possibilities to chat along with you guys while I color and just to be able to talk to you about why I choose certain things and what you can think about, and explain a little further the reasoning behind my choices, if it's color choices or techniques. So I enjoy that a lot about our little talking video sessions. So before we get into the actual coloring part of today's video, I want to share with you some really big and exciting news that I cannot wait to share with you. It has been something that many of you guys have requested in the past, and it's been in my mind for a very long time already, as what I love so much about our coloring videos is that it makes it possible for us to sit down together and color in our coloring books. And even if you use it to relax or unwind after a busy day, or want to learn something or let that creativity run free, I love thinking about that we are all united in our joint passion for coloring and colors. And I've been thinking about many possible ways to connect even further, as the community that we've built together over the past few months has grown into such a beautiful collection of creative, kind souls. And I've come to the decision of hosting a monthly live stream where we can sit down together in actual real time. No editing, and I can have you with me as I go along. So So this coming Saturday, the 14th March, will be the very first live stream. I'm so excited for you to be there. If you will be interested, come join us. We will be all cozy, coloring together, unwinding, and leaving all the fast-paced, busy world outside, and we can chat together, we can talk about some color choices, you can ask questions, and just have a creative hub where we can share our love for colors. So that will be on Saturday. I have decided to make it a members only live stream. It is very important for me for it to be a safe space where we can be together as a community. So I've made the decision of making it a members only live stream, only to make sure that it's only for our community, that we have no trolls or other people from the big wide internet coming in. So make sure you get your membership if you would love to join us on the 14th March, and it will be a monthly live stream once a month in real time where we can just color together and spend some time. So underneath the video there will be a button where you can get your membership and come join us on Saturday. See it as a cinema ticket or getting yourself a cup of coffee to do something healing for your soul. So let's get into some coloring. So what we will do today is to create this really warm, cozy page oozing of summer and tropical. Like you can always smell the water, the burning sand. I want to transport that onto the page, so we'll be working with a lot of tropical blues, and have like this gradual going from the sand into the water, and also working on those patterns that we see here. So what we want to do is that we build a gradual, as the water comes onto the shore, the water will be thinner, so there will be shining through more of the sand the closer you get to shore. So we all basically know that if you've been to the beach or if you've seen pictures, if you live far away from water, but it's almost a training for the eye to know how you can replicate that onto paper. So what we will be doing is starting with some yellowy green, almost all yellow at the beginning, and go from yellow green out to the more turquoise water, and then adding these little patterns. So the colors that we will be working with will be a lot of these yellowy greens, like here the dim green, sugar cane, green shadow, and then moving slowly into the more blue turquoise colors, like here the horizon green, and going all the way to mint blue and turquoise blue, and have that gradual, and then play with the different colors to create that pattern. Also we'll be using our original the color is sand for sand, and you can add there a darker shade of the sand, like here the potato brown, or something like fawn brown to create that wet sand where the water just was. So that is what we'll be doing now. So since we have no outlines on this page, it will obviously look a little different than when you are in your page. Like you could use this on so many different, like here obviously perfect example, or a page like this where they're on the water. Like you can really be very creative and let your imagination run free when it comes to this one. But we're gonna do this completely freehand without any lines. So starting off with sand, I'm just gonna add a little bit of sand here first. So we're just gonna do a little bit like that. what we will do now is just create a gradient piece first, like blending them all together, and then we're going to add the patterns afterwards. So the first color of the water will be the buttercup yellow, and this will be the thinnest part of the water, so what hits the shore first, so to say. And this is the part where you just have to trust the process. It will all look beautiful in the end. And you can basically, if you don't have exactly the colors that I'm using, I'm currently drawing from a lot of different sets because I have a couple, so you can exchange these colors with anything that looks similar basically. And we're gonna continue with the vintage pale green here, and just blend it really nice into that. And I think we will go all the way up. Because this should just feel like the water is coming on top of the sand, and we're starting to see the sand through all the water. And not to have that transition too hard, I'm just going to go back again with the buttercup yellow. And this is something that you can do if you're blending a sky or anything. You can just go back with the previous color and make the transition a little softer. It already looks like wet sand here. Like that. And before this part dries, it's very important, I'll go a little bit back again with the vintage green. And you can really just let your creativity run free with this, how far you take it, how shallow or how fast you go to the deeper ends. And I'm gonna continue with the mint blue and make the transition pretty fast to the blue part of the ocean. Oh, that looks so nice, because you're really taking it from that very yellowish green and then going into the turquoise blue. I'm just going to go back again with the vintage pale green and make the transition a little softer. And the sky is really the limit when it comes to this. Like, you can use whatever blue colors you like, whatever you have at hand. I'm gonna go back again with a mint blue. And then I'm gonna try making it a little bit darker at the end. Oh, it looks already so nice. So now I'm gonna go in with the horizon green. Oh, I love it. I get so summery feelings already. And you can always obviously also alternate this with the more bluer blue. I'm going for this really tropical water here. I'm gonna go back again with the mint blue and just make the transition a little softer. Just like that. It really gives it that illusion of getting very deep, that the water is getting very deep here. So I'm gonna go back again with a pale, vintage pale green and just make the transition even smoother. Like that. I'm gonna go with the dim green and the sugarcane one more time over the sand. And then a little bit more of buttercup yellow. So now we did let that dry a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and add some darker spots to our page. So this will be the pattern, and then we're going to layer that one more time with white circles. So we're going to start off with the darker parts and do that in turquoise blue, and just start by adding some nice little circles. They don't have to be all that calculated, like just create some little shapes that is going to replicate our tropical water. And as we move towards the brighter part of the water, we're going to switch the color to a darker, more yellow green, which is the horizon green, and continue making it like this very nice transition. Like that. And now we can go even brighter, I think, with a green shadow and then create the brighter parts of our little tropical paradise. So now I'm going to switch one more time to a little brighter one. I'm going to use this sugar cane. There's really no rhythm or rhyme to the shapes of these little things. I feel like if they look halfway square and halfway like they would fit into each other, that brings a lot of feelings across. Just like that. I'm gonna go one time brighter with a dim green. Like that. And this is where I cannot say how important it is to just trust the process so much. I think I will even try to make it one tiny bit darker with the turquoise green light. I'm gonna see how that looks like. Let's just make these part here a little bit darker. Time with the turquoise blue to make the transition really nice and smooth. Just like that. And as you notice, the colors get very much brighter when it dries, so you have to trust the process, and don't be scared if the colors turn out very dark when you color them. So to make the wet water line in the sand, I'm gonna add some toffee. Like that to make it realistic. And then what you can do with sand is just add these little dots. Just like that. Oh, it looks so pretty. I want to jump in it. So what you can do now, and this is where your creativity can just run crazy. You can add circles of white on top of this and not orientate at all on the circle that you just made. So there's a million ways of how you can go about doing this, and there's no better advice than just literally jump right in it. So I'm gonna start by just random squares of water that goes into each other. And they don't all necessarily need to hang together. It's just your imagination is the only thing deciding that. Something like that. And then you can obviously add waves as you go along to this, so you can go about and do it however you like. I'm just gonna go ahead and add like a water line here. So you can make that as chaotic or as clean as you want. Something like that. I think that looks pretty. That looks pretty realistic. And I'm just gonna add, for the fun of it, another set of waves coming in here. How cool is that? And maybe another one here. That is so cool. And a little bit here. So somebody's gotta stop me now. That is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Maybe here a little bit. And you can add some more. You can add some more circles around here. Just have it all come together. And the sky is really truly the limit here, so I think I'm gonna stop there. I love so much how this one came together, and it just looks really summery, super tropical. I feel like we can feel how warm it is on this nice summer day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in these little parts here so that I can always remember what kind of colors I did use for this segment, so that it can be just simply your pool of inspiration and kind of like a little diary of the things that you've done, so that you can always draw from it in the future. So I just went ahead and noted and colored all the colors that we used today, and now I always have something to go back to whenever I want to do a tropical water. So there you go, our little tropical island paradise. I'm so happy how this turned out. It looks like I want to jump in it, and that's exactly what I wanted to create with you guys. Oh, perfect. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would love to make a ton of further tutorials. I just enjoy so much sitting down and chatting with you guys and just letting my mind and my mouth run free, and talk about what we're doing. I hope you enjoyed it, and if there's anything else that you would love to learn more about, or for me to talk you through or explain, or just even if this is the simplest thing, that's what we're here for. So please let me know down in the comments if there's any specific things that you want to learn more about. I'm in the midst of organizing my art space as well, and I would love to take you on a little tour of my little art corner. So that's going to be another video that will come soon. Also, if you're wanting to know how you can organize your markers in the most organized way, that's also something that I'm working on, with all the new color codes, old color codes, and so forth. So, and if you guys want to come join us on Saturday the 14th for the live stream, I will be so excited. I'm plotting and planning and in the midst of preparing and prepping everything for Saturday, and I just can't wait to be able to sit down with you guys in real time and truly chat while we're coloring together. It's going to be so much fun, so make sure you get your ticket, the ticket in the shape of a membership, down below underneath this video. I want it to be a safe space for us to hang out without any trolls or bullies coming around, so that's why I've made it a members only live stream. So I'm really excited to see you there, and let me know down in the comments how you enjoyed this video. I thank you guys so much for coming along with me for today's video, and I cannot wait to see you in the